Welcome to my quick guide for the 2022 Christmas event. You need absolutely 0 items in order to do this year's event, and in order to make your way to the starting area, we are only a few steps west of Barbarian Village. And to kickstart the event, go ahead and talk to Gus Mistletoe here at the bottom of the red carpet. And after spamming through some options, go ahead and select option 1 to start the event. And once you've started, go ahead and spam through all of the dialogue options. And after spamming through the dialogue with Gus, go ahead and click on the Christmas portal. And Santa will tell you you have a riddle. Go ahead and select option 3, Frostbite. And then you'll be able to enter the Christmas games. Go ahead and select option 1, yes, to enter. And if you're like me, make sure you have nothing on your back. There is a deposit box right here, so go ahead and deposit anything you would have had on your back, and then go ahead and enter the Christmas portal. Once inside, go ahead and talk to Santa's scribe just a few steps north, and he'll give you the first game. The first game is to pick up coal to give other players, but don't carry too much because if you have more than 100 pieces, you will be eliminated. The large piles contain 40 and the smaller piles contain 20. And the goal is to hand over coal to your opponents to eliminate them before you get 100 in your bag. After spamming through the options, go ahead and select option 1 to start the first game. Go ahead and take from the piles of coal and start handing them off to the other players in the game. The smaller piles will be having 20, the bigger piles will have 40. And once you hand off big stats of coal to the other players, you will eliminate them from the game. So basically they're just going to repeat this same process where you're going to pick up coal and hand it off to the other people. Just make sure you don't carry too much at one time. And once you've eliminated everybody, you will have completed the first game. Go ahead and talk to the scribe once again, and we'll have to complete another riddle. Go ahead and select option 4 for Snowman. And once you've completed the riddle, go ahead and make your way north up here into this east building, and talk to the Gnome Inspector. And the goal of this game is to reach 250 points as fast as possible. And to earn points, all we have to do is put gingerbread into these hoppers. And just like the previous game, there will be different types of gingerbread that will give different point values. And the hint is don't put any red or crumbled gingerbread into the hopper because it will take away points. But another note is you can actually sabotage your competitors by putting the red or crumbled ones into their hoppers. And once you're ready to take on the second game, go ahead and select option 1, yes, to start. And the whole point is basically just pick up each of the gingerbreads and then start stacking them into the hopper that has an arrow on it. Make sure if you do happen to see the perfect yellow ones, you do want to grab these first because they will give the most points. Yellow is the best, orange is the next best, and then red is the worst. Red are the ones you would use to sabotage the other members' hoppers. As long as we don't get sabotaged, one more piece should do it. If I can get it in before he cancels it. And there we go. We have completed the second game. Now that we've completed, go ahead and talk to the Gnome Inspector. And we must answer another riddle to move on. And select option 3 for a candle. Once you've answered the riddle correctly, go ahead and make your way north into the snowball area and talk to the snowball champion. After finishing your dialogue with the Snowball Champion, go ahead and make your way over and talk to Gus. And he'll tell you this is the finale. And essentially the finale is a snowball fight, and very similar to some of the previous games, we're going to be taking from the piles and then throwing them at other players in order to eliminate them. And once you've spanned through the dialogue with Gus, you'll get a final confirmation. So once you're ready, go ahead and select option 1, yes, to kick off the final game. Go ahead and spam any of the piles to pick up snowballs and then just start winging them at people around the area. As you can see, there will be a little shadow once somebody throws one at you, so once you see a shadow under your character, go ahead and run away. Just like that animation right there, you'll have a little black shadow underneath your character, so avoid those at all costs. And anytime any of the golden snowballs pop up, make sure you pick them up because they do extra damage. Only a couple snowballs left and everybody but Gus and I will be eliminated. And there we go. Once you've eliminated everybody besides Gus, a cutscene will occur. And once the dialogue option pops up, go ahead and select option 1 to dodge the attack. Once the cutscene ends, go ahead and talk to Gus in the Nutcracker pub. And with that, you have completed the 2022 Christmas event. And with it, we get a ton of new items, being the full festive Nutcracker outfit, a Santa's list, a sack of coal, both of which we can wear as capes. Then we also get snow goggles and a Christmas jumper, along with the usual full sets of party hat with 2 Christmas crackers and 2 Santa hats. And one thing I forgot to mention is we also have a festive crown, which is essentially a crown on top of a Santa hat. And another very cool thing about this outfit is that you actually can change the style of all of the pieces. And if we do that, it basically turns it into more of a gingerbread style. And if all the NPCs would get out of the way, now you can see what that outfit looks like as well. But with that, that's everything for today's guide. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. And if you're around here often or not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.